In this video, we are going to do the second part of this project where we'll be gathering the data from ESPN Cricinfo. Here we'll be seeing multiple kind of data like team rankings, ratings and points for multiple formats of cricket for male teams and female. So it will come to this particular place, this page, where you can see there are different formats of cricket like the test series are test rankings are there, the ODI rankings are there, the T20 rankings are there. Then we have ranking for the women's ODI team and the women's T20 teams. Yeah, that's all we have. And for any of the table, what we have here, we have the position of that particular team. Then we have the number of matches played by that team. Then we have the points, and then we have the ratings. Okay, so this is the format that is followed. Let's come back here. Let's see what we are going to do. So as we did previously, we'll first form the data set and then we will move to visualize the data. So here at first we need to form the data set. So let's move on and see how the data is actually stored. So we know to look how a particular thing is stored in a page, we need to inspect the page and see what element inside which element the particular thing from the page is stored, right? So I just move my cursor to this whole table over here. Okay, and this is showing me that this is a div element with the class name CI photo container. Okay, so if I drag this a bit here, yeah, just a minute here. Yeah, so here if I again do the same thing, so this whole table is inside this div element with the class name CI photo container. So the first class will be locating this div element with this particular class name, and then we'll be having this whole thing which is present in this page. Then here to find all the H3 element, I need to write soup dot find all, and here goes the thing, here goes the name of the element which I'm looking for. Okay, I'm looking for all the H3 elements, that is why I'm mentioning here. This will be returning me a list of all the H3 elements. So if I run this now, so we see that all the names are stored here in this way. So till now what we have done, we have gone to that page, we have gathered the whole table, the whole place where there are multiple tables. Then what we are doing, we are just taking different headings of all the different tables and we are storing it inside in my device with this name Cricinfo plus the table name and something. So I'll just check this out in C Shweta, in C user Shweta. So I'm just going here. Let me just find with Cricinfo if I have anything. Yeah. So I have these 1, 2, 3, 4. So now if I run this particular thing, so you can see now the font size has been improved and it is 0. Here we can see that Nepal is having Nepal and this NAM. I don't know what this NAM place is. So these two places are having the lowest points. And then we are seeing that after India, the second highest is England. And after that, the third highest is New Zealand. After that, the fourth highest is Australia. After that, fifth is South Africa, Sri Lanka, and West Indies. After that, we have Pakistan. After that, we have Bangladesh. After that, we have Afghanistan, Ireland, and Zimbabwe, and things like that. So when you're getting the same table, of course, you can see those things from here also. But when I'm showing you this particular graph, it is much easier for you to understand, okay, so these are the things, these countries are at the first, these countries are at the second, these countries are at the third position and things like that. So now this is the thing. So if you see the rating is like this, because this particular data set is already stored in an decreasing order of rating, that is why this graph is like this. So we are seeing that England is at the first position. After that we have India. After that we have New Zealand. We are seeing that rating of West Indies and Afghanistan is like there is a huge difference. Before that, all the countries have really small differences, but here after West Indies, Afghanistan is at a quite lower position and it keeps on decreasing like this. Okay, now if I plot this, So this is what the plot looks like. Now this is a horizontal bar plot. Here also you can view the same, you can get the same information, but you are viewing it in a different perspective. So this is how you can draw bar, horizontal and vertical bar plots using C. So now if I run this, yeah. So let's zoom out. So this is the thing we are seeing, because we don't have women team for each of these countries. So we have the information for the women team only for those countries which have women teams actually. So here we are seeing that. Here you can also, what is the first thing that we can do? We can compare the number of matches played by different countries. Along with that, we can also compare inside that country that, okay, these are the number of matches played by the female team and these are the number of matches played by the male team. Okay, so here I'm saying that over everything, the highest number of matches played by any male team is by India, and the highest number of matches played by any female team is female.